good to go. Okay. All right. Good morning, friends. Happy Tune In Tuesday Yin Yoga practice. We are going to be working with some energy today, emotional, maybe sensations happening. So if we're feeling a little down, or if we're feeling maybe in a depressed state, fight, flight, mental exhaustion, maybe the body is just fully exhausted. We've been having a lot of energy in the universe right now, Mercury retrograde, all of this fun energy is happening. So just be mindful if you notice any technology glitches, text message, email, communication, things could be a little wonky. So give yourself some grace, patience. Let's just breathe. That's all we have to do right now. For the physical part, we're going to be working on hips, neck, shoulders, mid, back. And if there's anything else that anybody else needs, please put it in the chat and I will be happy to incorporate that into our sequence today. 2 blankets, 2 blocks, a bolster. If there's anything else that you want or need, if you need an animal, cute animals are always great. I have some black tea going with some soy milk and honey. All right, just popping over to the chat really quick. Yes, so grateful to be here with all of you lovely ladies. Good to know I'm not alone. You are not alone, April. We are doing this. We are in this together. It's nice to have a community. Patty, 6 months. Starting, okay. HRT, game changer. The fog has lifted and sleeping so much better. And that's essential. We know our sleep is super, super, super important. We need to make sure we're doing that. So that is a priority for me as well. And I try not to typically hit the melatonin, but the ex-boyfriend had introduced me to it. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But I do, like, when I wake up from melatonin, I'm a little like, ooh, and I don't particularly care for that. So anyway, comfortable seat. Let's find stillness. Let's just find a moment to be still. You can still the body and the mind will follow. And I just want to reiterate, whatever is leaving your life, whatever is moving or shifting away from you, allow it, let it go, and see how it feels. Maybe let go of the fear of not having the thing or whatever. I have brought a hand to my heart because that is just what I am needing right now. So if that resonates with you, place a hand over your heart space. It doesn't matter which hand. And make that connection to your energy, your chi, your essence, your soul. I invite you to take a few deep breaths in through your nose. And then a slow, smooth exhale, release through the lips. Let it go. Press down, ground down into your sitting bones. Lengthen through the crown. Feel your chi, your energy, your life force swirling inside of you. You can set an intention for your day, for the rest of your week, or just for this practice. If you need to take your day moment by moment, hour by hour, it's fine. Allow whatever in your life needs to go, let it be. Let it go. Release it. Let it go in peace. And everything that stays, show some gratitude for it. Find some gratitude. Be grateful. Know whatever that you are releasing, there is something better that is coming. I know it. I can feel it. Each time I let go, it's like I know there's something better coming. Because why would I have this discomfort, this feeling of something is just not right? Good things are coming. I know it. Stay here for another breath, maybe two. When you exhale, release your hands back down to your knees. If you're sitting up on anything and if you want to come off, please do that. Just move it off to the side. Switch the crossing of your legs. Other shin in front. Good. All right, and let's just start going down. Let's start with the head and the shoulders, the neck. So from here, drop your shoulder or drop your ear, right ear to right shoulder. Good. And then option here, if you want to take a bind, I'm going to offer the bind behind the back. My left hand grabs the right elbow crease. Breathing here. Allowing the heart and shoulders to be nice and open and wide. You might feel more than through the neck. You might feel it over the top of the shoulder, maybe through the traps a little bit. Good. Keep dropping that ear. Softening through your jaw. Good. And then maybe a little flossing action, just a little movement, tilting of the head, lifting the chin a little. Good. And then release the bind. Inhale, float your head up. And then a little turn side to side. Good. Okay, other side. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder, drop it. Oof. This is a side I've been feeling so much on. Like this is, I'm gonna be honest, this is my body that's been speaking to me for like the last month. The body has been telling me something, and I finally figured it out. It's all good. Okay, take the bind. Right hand grabs behind, grabs the inner elbow, the left arm, dropping the shoulders. Oh, yes. Again, adding a little head tilt up and down. See how it feels. Good. Breathing. Soften through the facial features. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Good. Carefully release. Let it go. Inhale, float your head up. Again, a little swivel. Turn the head side to side. So Friday we got in super deep with the hips, and I feel like we just have like an ask, but mostly it seems like it's shoulder, neck, mid back area. So with that, let us do some grounding. Let us come down. Let's hit the hips. Let's target the low back and mid back, but also kind of dealing with the fight flight sensation. You know, that's one that needs to be addressed right away, right? When we get into that space, we need to ground ourselves. So maybe even a quick one, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can, oh my gosh, touch, taste, 1 thing you can taste, 2 things you can smell. So those kinds of things. 3 things you can hear. Thank you. Oh my God. All right. So let's do this. So that's a great technique to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're like out somewhere and you just need a quick something. I mean, you don't have to be out, but like if you can't be in a space where you can go pull yourself aside to meditate, or even just do some tapping, another tool I like to use, peace begins with me. I've been teaching this to the ladies at the gym. So it's just tapping. Peace begins with me, and just keep going. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me, right? Because it does start with us and being able to ground ourselves. So here we go. Let's get into the posture. I'm taking a blanket underneath my legs just because it's a little, it's not so soft because I don't have my other yoga mat underneath. Hi, Mama. Are you going to grace us with your presence this morning? Are you going to show people how to do the child's pose? Is that what we're doing? Hi. Okay. I don't know. What we're doing. Okay. So bring yourself down into a child's pose. If you need to use something under your forehead, you can. Big toes come together, knees wide. And then bring yourself down. And then right now, if you want, you can have your arms alongside your body, or you can stack hand on hand and make a little pillow with your hands, or you can slide a blanket under your forehead. Totally up to you. But we're going to be here. We're going to do it like kind of another progression with this shape. So 1 minute here. Hands stacked or arms alongside your body. Either way. Just let those hips sink back. All right. So that was 1 minute just in our child's pose. Now, I want to take it a little bit deeper to get into our mid back. We're still going to be keeping the lower body the same way. So for here, shoulder, neck, mid back area, you're going to take one arm and weave it behind. So a little kind of like figure 4 with the upper body. So right arm weaves underneath left. Turn your head. This extended left arm can just kind of relax if that makes sense, or you can drape it behind your back. Kind of just depends on your shoulders and how it feels. See? Okay. Hello. Perfect example. Mercury retrograde. Hi. See? Ugh. Yucky, right? But thanks for hanging. We knew it was going to happen. Somewhere. Well, I'm glad it got figured out, and we're still here. We're still practicing. I wasn't about to let today's practice go. I was like, no, not having it. We're doing this today. It was meant to be. So breathe into your back. Feel that stretch across the mid, getting into the thoracic a little bit. Okay, carefully lift your head. Extend your right arm back out. Other side, let's do it. 1 minute here. Left arm behind the right. And again, relax. Drop that right elbow if it makes sense. Drape the arm behind your back. Whatever makes sense, wherever you want to take this shape today. Wherever you receive the most benefit. Keep breathing into your upper back. Keep sinking those hips back towards your heels as well. Very carefully. Come on up, unwind the upper body. Maybe take a quick little extended child's pose. Reach the fingertips forward. Feel that tension you're creating in your body. Reaching the hips back, but walking the fingertips towards the front of your room. Good. And then just walk those hands back. Come up, hands and knees. Maybe take some cats and cows. Just move the spine around a little bit. Good. Really stretch. Get into that upper mid back. So really like push the mid back towards the ceiling. Press the hands into the earth. Press the fingertips into the earth. Good. A couple more with your breath. All right. Well, I feel like we should probably get into the hips a little bit more. And I feel like I want to go towards the dragons. Let's find some blocks. Pad up the knees if you need it. Set those blocks towards the top of your yoga mat. We're going to step our right foot to start in between, and then drop the hips down. Use those blocks underneath your shoulders for support. Drop them to any height that makes sense to you. So we'll work here in dragon, and we can do, again, a little progression just to kind of get into it. So grounding, very good for chakra 1, chakra 2, good for the hips. Good. Let's get out some of this stuck energy in the hips. We're feeling a lot of emotions, sadness, that heaviness. See if we can kind of move this energy out. We'll just do like a 3-minute progression. So 1 minute each posture. You can always drop back to something like this, or you can come up higher if it just doesn't work for you. But I want you to find your depth today. Okay, now, 2nd minute, here we go. You can stay where you are, but we have another minute. Well, actually 2. I'm going to bring my blocks on the inside. Blocks, no blocks. You can drop to your elbows. You lose the blocks completely if that's not going to work for you today. Good. Keep breathing and moving that energy. If we don't use the breath, right, it's just going to stay stuck. The breath is moving it along. Release, let it go. It doesn't need to live inside of us anymore, whatever it is. Frustration, anger, rage, all of it. Loneliness, let it go. Okay, that's another minute. Again, stay where you are. Go a little bit deeper. Final minute. I'm going to take my toes, turn them to the corner, drop my knee out to the side. So I do a little low flying dragon. So a winged dragon here. Hi, sweet pea with my blanket. Can you tell me, Miss Betty girl, why I set your blanket up and you still choose to lay on the yoga blankets? Tell me why. Tell me why. Definitely getting into that hip flexor. I am feeling it. Whew. All right. Okay, begin to make your way back up. Bring that foot back on the mat. Blocks carefully. I'm going to press myself out of this. Maybe move a little bit. Maybe a little half split here. Might feel nice. Toes up. Give a little relief to that hip flexor for sure. Whew. All right, step that right foot back, come down, take a moment for yourself. Because, you know, none of these moments were for you to begin with anyway, right? No, all of these moments are for you. But just give yourself a moment to kind of rebound after that one. I'm definitely feeling like the rubber band in my hip was stretched. So I'm going to be a little gentle right now. Okay, as you are ready, second side, step that left foot forward. We'll go through that progression once more. Blocks or underneath shoulders at any height. And here we go. 1 minute out of 3. This is going to be the first one. So just ease into it. Maybe you back off a little bit, shift the hips a little side to side until you feel like good, that you can hold. Then we have this wonderful new moon energy coming. Oof. I have to do a little bit more of my study and research. You know, probably for the last year, I kind of got off of my moon game, and it really, I miss something about it. Like, I enjoy knowing what's happening in the universe with the planets. I don't know why. It gives me some kind of comfort or relief or like understanding or like explanation, I think, maybe. I don't know. Explanation, I think that's what it is. Okay, friends, here we go. Bring those blocks on the inside, drop down or not. Choices. These are all your choices for you. So maybe the hands come on the inside of the blocks, maybe no blocks, maybe elbows. You take it as far as you want. Choose the adventure you want for yourself today. I am just kind of like giving you a roadmap and saying you can go this way or you can go that way. But ultimately, you have the choice. Again, shift a little if it feels good. Drop down if you want. A nice big hip release here. Whew. And maybe you start to turn the toes out. Take the knee to the side. Maybe the sole of your foot lifts off of your mat. Or not. Maybe it stays grounded. Maybe you're still in that high, low lunge. It's fine. Huh? Hi, Mama. Hi. And don't forget to breathe. Sink a little bit deeper. Let go. Find that space, that balance where there's effort, but there's still a little bit of like, okay, I got this. This is okay. I can be here. I feel something, but it's tolerable. I can work through this. I can breathe through this. Oh, now she goes. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. Life with dogs. All right, my friends, slowly bring that foot back to the earth. Toes come underneath, ankle underneath your knee. Stretch back. Give yourself a little movement if you want. Just ease out of it. It's a deep one. We did a lot of hips on Friday with our frog progression. So this is still a very deep hip opener. So be mindful, step it back, give yourself a pause, Now, since it's morning time for most of us that are practicing, to kind of get into, it's like twofold, right? Okay. This posture camel, which is great because it stimulates. So this is good and bad for people to practice today. Always only take it as far as feels comfortable and safe for you. If you are not in that fight, flight, freeze, fawn mode, right? You're in your parasympathetic and your sympathetic. If you are in your sympathetic, then I don't want you to go super deep on this shape. Just a baby back bend in this one. If you are feeling more on the depressed side, right? If that's the energy that you're working with, then I encourage you and I invite you to go a little bit deeper if you can, if it's safe in your body. Because when we come up into this camel shape and we do this back bends are very invigorating and like the heart opening. They're good if we're feeling kind of sad or blue. The same thing like with inversions. So we are going to find ourselves in camel. Mama girl, mama baby girl, I'm going to need you to move. Can you go back to your blanket, please? You got Chicky, you got Wolfie, the whole gang is there. You can scoot over there. Thank you. Good girl. I'm glad she didn't give me the old Chihuahua. She's been feisty. I think she misses Marcus. I don't know. Oh, well. Such is life. I miss Marcus. Okay, find your blocks close to you, next to you. I like to have them where my shoulders are going to land. If you don't want to use blocks, that's fine. Blocks are there for you to come into that back bend. Maybe take the baby back bend. Okay, we're going to do this 2 times to kind of warm up, and then the third one will hold a little bit longer. So standing up on your knees, be mindful, place something underneath if the knees are sensitive. Hands come onto the low back, and then just point the fingertips down, and then this could be enough. Maybe it's just a gentle lift, right? So lifting the heart. Think of a string from the heart center getting pulled up towards the sky. So fingertips pointing down. Try to keep your knees underneath your hips, and then hips. Everything is nice and stacked and aligned. So open up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, heart opens. Good. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And just come back, relax, soften for a moment. Grab water, grab tea, whatever you have around you. We'll do that, like I said, one more time, just a short one, and then we'll hold the last one probably for a minute. We don't need to hold camel very long to experience the benefits of that shape. It's very invigorating, opening, like full of life. Again, so let's try this once again. Maybe take it a little bit deeper. Maybe you stay where you were. Fingertips point down and then lifting up like you have a beach ball. Behind you as you're lifting up and over that giant beach ball. Again, squeeze the shoulder blades together, heart open, lifting up. Good, breathing. Good, and then exhale, release, let it go. Sit those sitting bones back down onto your heels. We'll do it one more time. Now, this is the one we're gonna hold for a minute. If you wanna take it deeper, use your blocks. Maybe you begin to curl the toes under, and then you extend hands to heels, right? So the toes can be curled under, or maybe they're not curled, and then it takes it a little bit deeper. But try to keep your hips over your knees. So try not to lean back. Try to keep pressing the hips forward, like as if you had a wall in front of you and the wall is touching the quads, your pelvis, right? All of that's leaning up against. Okay, so here we go. 1 minute. Knees are underneath hips. Okay, so take it as deep as you want today, depending on what's happening, right? If you are already in fight, flight, fawn, freeze mode, don't go super deep, because this does activate the adrenals, and the adrenals are right on top of the kidneys. So be mindful. If you need to come out sooner, come out sooner. Drop that head back, open up through the throat. If you want to get into the throat chakra, yes, you do. You want to speak your truth. Speak your truth, women. Come on, ladies, we got this. Sorry, men, if you're here too. There's some men here, you got this too. You could speak your truth. It's good. Everybody should speak their truth in a kind and considerate, positive, way. Be honest. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore, you guys. I really don't. All right, here we go. Bring that head up. If you dropped it back, release, come back down. Oh, that was good. Whew. Yeah, that was good. So good. Got a little spicy towards the end, huh? How'd you feel? Okay, that was a big back bend if you took it a little bit deeper. So let us find a little bit of relief. Let us find ourselves onto our backs. Let's do that. And then maybe have a block handy, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a block handy. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Oh, so good. Even just knees to chest like this feels so good. Getting all that nice support for your back. If you want, you can drop the feet down, knock the knees in. We can hold here for a few moments too. So just let the feet be wide, knees come together. Breathe. Okay. Begin to separate your knees. Find your block or a bolster. Press into your feet, lift your hips, slide that block under your sacrum. And a little bridge here. Another little back bend, but a little less. Not so deep. Oh, you got your chickie. Chick, chick, chick. Now, I don't know about you, but this is a fantastic shape. I love it. It feels so good. Very supportive. I'm just placing my body on top of this block. Now, if you would like to have a little bit more, I'm going to bring one knee in at a time and then extend the legs towards the sky for Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. If you have a wall and you can slide your legs up there, go for it. I'm just going to allow my feet to drift apart so they're hip distance, a slight bend in my knees, and this allows my legs just to kind of hover and float. I don't really feel like I'm doing much work here. This is like that balance of effort and ease. I'm giving just enough effort, but enough so like I'm not exerting myself, but I'm just being. This is lovely. So nice just to let the legs float. Let all of that blood, all of that energy just kind of float back down. Good. The legs will feel so rejuvenated and fresh after this. So we don't have to be here for a very long time, again, to experience the benefits of this shape, right? If the feet start to tingle or go numb, then we know we've been there too long. So if you're ever in this shape, maybe you have your legs up the couch or up a wall or something, or if you're just doing like an inversion, like a supported inversion, anytime the feet, anything starts to go numb, come out, tingle, right? So I'm starting to get a little bit. So I'm like, okay, it's time. Bring the knees in. Good. Drop the feet, pressed into the feet, remove that block, slide it out. And we have arrived, my friends. I am so glad class continued after that little technology glitch. So very retro, so very Mercury retrograde, right? So appropriate. Okay, let us find ourselves onto our backs. Let's take a twist and then we will head into Shavasana. So I've already put my blanket there. I'm a little ahead of the game. Let knees hug into your chest. Rock a little. Maybe it's circles. All right. And carefully, one knee, both knees, twisted roots. You choose which twist you want to take to close your practice today. I'm going to take it with a one knee bent twist. So single leg twist. Arm extends out to the side. Breathe here. All right, carefully bring that knee back up. Come to your back. Shift your hips so they're back in alignment, and then hug your knees in. Maybe take it to a happy baby. And then as you're ready, find your twist. Both knees, single leg, twisted roots. It's all good. Just find the one that you're going to benefit from the most today. Each day we're here. The body, the mind, the spirit, it's a little different. Maybe the mind is the same, but maybe the body feels different. Maybe the body feels the same, but the mind feels different. Every day is different. Every day is new. We just have to enjoy the experience of being human on this planet right now. I don't know. I kind of want to a rewind. Like the timeline's been off since like 2020. Can we flip it? Can we go back? I don't know. Take it back to 95 even. I'll be happy in 1995. Give me 30 years. Now I feel like that show. There was this show on VH1 called Hindsight, and they had it only for 2 seasons, but it was so good. The music, the soundtrack, it was so good. Anybody watch it? It was like probably like almost 9 years ago, maybe even 10. Yeah, I think it was like 2014, 2015, that show came out on VH1. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I feel it now. The nostalgia. All right. Slowly roll to your back. Hug your knees in one last time. Rock. Maybe it's circles. Maybe it's another happy baby. Maybe it's legs over your head. Take a quick little plow pose. I want you to find the final movements that you need before we come down to our final resting shape. All right. So here we go with our Shavasana. Maybe it's bolster, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's a little Stonehenge. Set up your final shape for maximum relaxation and stillness. All right, friends. Again, thanks so much for joining. We'll meet after at the end. We'll close practice together. But just for now, I just want to say thank you for showing up and being who you are and sharing with the group, with me. what's happening, right? We can be a support system right now. This is, women need women just the same way men need men, you know? So if you're a man on here, totally fine. You're always welcome. I just feel like I have typically more women people, more women in my practice. Like the other night I taught in studio, it was all women, no men, all women. You know, it's all good. It doesn't matter. I like having both in class, but I am a woman, so I talk more about women issues and things. So welcome to this space. So let any kind of controlled breathing go. Let the feet roll open to the sides. If you've taken a traditional shavasana, allow your eyes to close from top to bottom. Giving your heart a little lift. And allowing your body to take in all of these benefits of our practice. Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. Bring some movement to your hands and to your feet. Roll them out, some circles in one direction. And reverse. Inhale, reach your arms over your head, full body stretch. You can bend one knee at a time and carefully roll over. Just pause there for a second before you pop up to a comfortable seat. Okay, as you are ready, let us come to that comfortable seat and we will close our practice. Well, as always, it's a delight to be here and to share practice with you. Always. I love Insight Timer. I'm so grateful that I have been able to be on here for almost 5 years. And you showing up every week. I know some of you have been with me since the beginning, since I started doing meditation on here. And I know I've said it before, maybe I'll add it back. I don't know. When I feel inspired to, I will. And until then, I'm teaching yoga on here. But anyway, I do have EFT practices here on this platform if you want to do any of those. But practice typically right now is Mondays and Fridays, 8 a.m. Yin Yoga. I might throw in a practice. And actually, I was just thinking about it right now, like as we were in some of the postures. Adding back Friday night practice, I think I might do that probably like for the equinox. So equinox going forward. because typically it's around that same time, our fall, excuse me, not fall, sorry, winter. Oh my God. You know what I mean. My brain's mush now. For winter. So in December, look for that. So maybe December for like the whole like winter, I'll do Friday night practice again for Yin, but then keep like a Tuesday morning or something like that. So there's balance. So if people want to come morning or night, there's options. Okay. And I like to give people options. Again, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being here. Let's close our practice. On your inhale, reach your arms up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, bringing down all of that divine universal energy to your heart centers. That divine universal energy vibrates as the frequency of love through which you and I and all sentient beings are connected on this planet. The light in me salutes and honors the light in each and every single one of you. Namaste. Again, thank you so much for joining and showing up today for practice. It felt like it was a good one. We all needed it. Yay, Kitty, good. I hope that heart opener and that back bend helped a lot for sure. All right, friends. April, so wonderful to see you, have you here. Sarah, thank you. Andrea, thank you. Erica, thank you. Patty LW, I hope it worked out for you. Yeah, Anna, exactly. Mercury retrograde is showing. You got it. Right. Charlotte, thank you. Colleen, everybody. Kim, Lauren, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shauna, beautiful. Patty, thank you for sharing as well. And yes, we got to make sure to probiotic mixed with protein powder. I love it, love it, love it. I love all of your suggestions and all of the info you all share. I love it so much. All right, Rebecca, good to see you too. Thank you so much for showing up and being here. Your donations are amazing, and I will just pop that on there right now. So thank you very much. If you want to donate, there's the donation card. Again, I will see you Friday morning, 8 a.m. And then I have practice planned for next Tuesday. Next Thursday, I don't, next Friday, because I feel like I'm probably going to be going to LA. So I think that's my plan. And I'll be there with, the friends and the family, enjoying life with them. So anyway, I'll see you Friday and I'll see you next Tuesday. And then there may be another practice I throw in there on a Wednesday or something. Okay. All right, Lena, thank you so much. Good to see you all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to drink your water. And let's be mindful about what's happening in the planets right now with Mercury retrograde. If things start to go a little wonky, wacky, give yourself some patience, give other people some grace. Just know that, this is not permanent. This is not forever. This is only temporary. Literally everything, all of it. It's only temporary. All right, friends, I love you very much. Okay. Enjoy. Have a good day.